Hey Dragon Ball Super Friends, today I have another exciting topic that I wanted to get into. This is Ultra Super Prime talking to you about God Ki and regular Ki. Are they more similar than they are different? And do Saiyans just have regular Ki, or are Saiyans Ki more absorbent and stagnant? Now, my prediction comes from the whole Dragon Ball Z community. I just felt like over the years we've seen people like Vegeta, Gohan, even Trunks and Goten, to now Cabba become Super Saiyan. And that made me wonder and actually think, is Ki and Gaki similar at all? And I came to the conclusion that they may be more similar than different. One may make you stronger or gradually make you better, but the most important thing is this: Ki is Ki, and the more you get, the more stronger you get, whether it's regular Ki or God Ki. Now, the way we know this is Dragon Ball Z, Gohan, perfect example. When his father had him, he himself, Goku, had a lot of Ki. He was very strong at the time of conceiving his son. Now, we've seen throughout the Dragon Ball Z years that Gohan was not only born strong, he was super strong. I mean, it was to the point where you thought Gohan gathered all the Ki from his father in birth, which that could be true. And evidence of this is all throughout Dragon Ball history. When he fights with Garlic Jr., when he fights Frieza, even up to the point where he fights Cell. It's there. I mean, we see it throughout the universe. Now, my prediction is this: Ki is infectious for the Saiyans. Let's go back to when Goku actually turned Super Saiyan. At that point, there was no actual Super Saiyans in the universe at all. We only heard of a myth that there was a such thing called a Super Saiyan. And until Goku actually turned, no one had turned at all. And it seems like right after Goku turned, there was a number of people that turned afterwards, not including Trunks, who came from the future and turned in front of Goku. But after that, Vegeta turned Super Saiyan. Yes, the Saiyan that had all his pride bottled up into one. He then thus became a Super Saiyan. Not shortly after that, Gohan, the prodigal son, turned Super Saiyan. And from my point of view, it seemed like Ki is a source of energy that can flow through the atmosphere and the being who has disabilities. So when Goku turned Super Saiyan for the first time, the people who were originally around him, who were Saiyans, gathered this energy. And for my understanding, Gohan gathered the most of it, not only being his son, but holding back for so long. And I feel like that is the whole reason why he became Super Saiyan 2. Not only was he born out of this great Ki holder, but he's been bottling up the Ki for 9 months before he was born. Even after Gohan turned Super Saiyan, Goku turned Super Saiyan, and Vegeta turned Super Saiyan. Being around all this Ki made him the person who he was when he fought Super Buu, and also Bro Jax and Cell. Now, wrapping this up, I want to get to my point of this video. Cabba. In this tournament for the universe, Vegeta fought Cabba. Now, even noticing previously that Cabba had said that he didn't know anything about transformations and was so confused when they did transform, makes my prediction so much more better. When Vegeta did transform, that energy was then absorbed by Cabba. So when he did get that rage and that anger, he was able to turn Super Saiyan more easily. Just like how Goten and Trunks was able to turn, because Goten's brother and father had already turned prior to his birth, and Trunks' father had already turned prior to his as well. So it's only natural to assume that while these guys were born, they were absorbing the energy, or you can even argue the Saiyan Ki energy, to transform. But Cabba is more interesting because it happened so fast. Plus, with him having no relation to Vegeta, only by Saiyan blood, it happened so fast to where my theory could be true. Now, my question to you guys is, what do you think about this prediction? And maybe let's discuss in the comments. Is this maybe Saiyan Ki that we never spoke of? Or is this just regular good old Ki? And yes, some of you may be thinking, well, you forgot about Super Saiyan 3. I mean, Vegeta saw Super Saiyan 3. He even was there all the time when he was fighting. But there's one thing that you missed. You know, this may be a topic for a different time. But also what I rarely hear people or see people talk about is Goku at that time of being Super Saiyan 3 or and conjuring up that power, he was actually dead. So he had a halo and everything. So that Ki could have been a different form. And I don't want to call that God Ki because obviously he doesn't have blue hair. But I want to say that's more of a clearer kind of Ki. I mean, he was in heaven technically, to where Super Saiyan 3 was actually made. They haven't really gone into detail with this in Dragon Ball Z at all, but I think it should be, you know, touched on. But yeah, that's my video for today. Definitely subscribe. Talk to you guys soon.